This is Bobby from the Police 911. We're here at a heroin overdose at Multnomah Cemetery. So let's see what's going on.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I do a cop watch type of thing. I film the police as an actor just to make sure that they don't violate people's rights and that kind of thing.
Oh.
So the idea is that if they hurt somebody, I make a documentation of it.
Oh, these are good ones. Oh, Bob, I haven't seen you in a minute. Where have you been, sweetheart?
All right, how have you been?
Friend of
I've been
Bob's?
good. Oh, of course.
Right on. Have a good night. That's fucked up, Mom.
That's fucked up.
We don't know about the person's mental state. They already have that huge cop spotlight on them.
Right.
I mean, you can do what you want, but I think it's in poor taste.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'd never censor you, Bob.
I know.
Well, since the cops aren't misbehaving, I'm going to take my body camera, my infrared body camera that I've covertly set on this gate. Put it back on my chest, where it belongs. Those rides are riding.
Hmm?
I said the ride is riding. Is that the guy? Oh, I know that guy. That's the prick that works for AMR that tried to tell me filming their activity on a public sidewalk is a HIPAA violation. Oh, it is.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, is filming you still a HIPAA violation? You remember when we had that conversation on the sidewalk last year, right? Fucking moron. You remember that video, Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to run up in front of me on a sidewalk in the middle of Central Precinct, right there on 3rd Street by the food courts.
Yeah.
You can't film this, it's a HIPAA violation. HIPAA has to do with him divulging people's medical records, not me filming something on a public sidewalk.
Right.
Now, if he would have filmed it, that would have been a HIPAA violation. All that stuff has to do with federal law about divulging people's confidential medical records. So the reason Bob and I respond to a lot of these calls to people that are homeless is because Portland Police Bureau have an obvious policy about harassing and caging, stealing money from annoying and brutalizing homeless people. Last year, 50% of all the arrests in the city of Portland were all homeless people. And they only make up a couple percent of the population here. So when we hear a call that's something to do with someone that's homeless or a homeless camp raid or any of that stuff, I always respond to that. So, you know, if you're one of my critics online or one of my trolls saying, oh, you're just exploiting these people when you film them, you can, well, you know, bend over, pucker up, and kiss me right about the puckering starfish.
Heroin OD.
The police scanner said something about an OD, a drug overdose.
See how old or who it was?
Well, they're not dead, they're up and talking right now. I can barely hear what's going on, folks, but it sounds like they're trying to talk her into getting some sort of medical help or go in the ambulance, and she was concerned about the cost, and they said you won't have to pay anything for it. I told her.
You notice how when the cops show up, roaches run?
What runs?
Roaches.
When the cops show up? What roaches?
It's over your head. You know when you get up and move around, there's roaches, they scatter.
Yeah.
Same thing with drug addicts. If a drug addict ODs and something,
Yeah.
a lot of times they just leave them.
Oh yeah.
And when they do call for help, like in this case, as soon as the cops show up, they disappear.
Or all their friends, instead of trying to help them get medical help, they just run off.
Yeah.
Stand up. Yeah. When I was homeless in San Francisco, I had to deal with that. If someone was ODing, I would always try to help them.
Yeah.
You know, I'd always wait.
Well, good friend always does.
Yeah, I'd always wait for medical, or I'd call medical, and I'd wait until an ambulance came and got to them. You know. So you're saying that's the difference between a cockroach and a real friend, Bob? A
Yeah.
cockroach is going to run, and a real friend's going to help you get medical treatment.
Right.
Then I got you, Bob.
Or make sure your stuff's safe when they haul you off.
Right. I want that jackass to give me another lecture about HIPAA. I'm totally willing to learn.
You're totally willing to
Yeah,
learn.
I'm really receptive. I'm ready to be schooled.
You mean you're totally willing to school him?
Oh, now, Bob. My favorite part about my first lecture about how filming something from a public sidewalk is a HIPAA violation from that EMT jackass was the arrogant, superior attitude, and that expression on his face was just precious. I think we're going to do an update video. This is, part 2 to that video. God, I think that may have even been 2 years ago. I think the words jackass might have been used in the title. I don't remember.
Alright, there's the cop, turned on his lights.